competitive cash offer that sold it in a snap.com.
$100. SafeStep walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. SafeStep walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step Walk-in Tubs. Safety never felt so good.
Hey, Carolina Panthers fans, it's Dennis Cox from 99.9 The Fan. For all the inside information on your team, join me and my co-host, WRAL TV's Chris Lee, for our podcast, Panthers Playbook, presented by Wake Orthopedics. In every episode, we'll keep you up to date on your Panthers, and we'll do it with access only we can provide. Locker room insight, exclusive interviews, and in-depth looks at every Panthers game. Follow and subscribe to Panthers Playbook wherever you discover your favorite podcasts, or watch on YouTube.
Hey, what do you say? John Forsland here for my friends at Buffalo Brothers. I travel coast to coast covering hockey, but when I'm back home, I head to my home away from home, Buffalo Brothers, for the best wings on the planet. You can't beat their specials at all 5 of their Triangle locations. Every pro football game day, you can get Miller Lite Draft for $4.50 and Blue Moon Draft for $5.50. Pet-friendly patio too. BuffBrothers.com. Aw, man. Now I want wings.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Or are they promising you up to 10% growth per year, all for your retirement income? If not, then you need to come to Trajan Wealth. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you have a plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hardworking folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't keep working when you're supposed to be retired, and don't let any financial advisor tell you it's too good to be true. Call Trajan today, 919-205-9800. That's 919-205-9800.
Annuities, non-advisory products. DBA Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions. Additional disclosures at trajanwealth.com.
Game Night on ESPN Radio, the ESPN app, Sirius XM, Channel 80. Mark Zeno and Myra Metcalf with you, presented by Progressive Insurance. News from Game Night Nation, just hit us up on the Dr. Pepper call line. That's 888-729-3776, 888-SAY-ESPN. As the NFL Week 10 comes to a close here after last night's Monday Night Football and the Eagles defeat the Packers 10-7, we have sort of a clear picture of where we are, at least as we start to get towards the final 8 weeks of the regular season, and teams are leading divisions. I don't think a lot of people thought we're going to be leading division, and things look a lot different than they did 4 or 5 weeks ago. The Packers lose last night in another sort of game that makes you scratch your head about their quarterback, Jordan Love. Michelle Smallman on Unsportsmanlike said that Jordan Love gaslights us into thinking he's elite.
I was so upset watching that game last night, you guys, that I opened the X app, formerly known as Twitter, and fired off a tweet. That's how mad I was.
Wow. What was the tweet?
I said, Jordan Love is football gaslighting. I feel like these are the Green Bay gaslighters. I feel crazy when I watch this football team. They make me feel like I'm losing my mind. I watch this team week in and week out, and I'm like, I swear it's good. I swear he's good. I swear he can get us where we want to go, talking about Jordan Love. I swear Matt LaFleur is a good coach. I've seen it. I've felt it. I know what it's like when things are going right. But then things go really, really, really wrong. I'm so confused. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if this team is any good. Week in to week out, I have more questions than answers, guys, about the Green Bay Packers.
That's a self-inflicted wound on Michelle's part. And I'll tell you why. And it's very, very simple. Because the Green Bay Packers made the same mistake the Jacksonville Jaguars did. You paid a guy like a high-dollar quarterback after 8 good games and a playoff win. And he didn't deserve it. And that's just the reality of it. There was not enough data points there to give Jordan Love that contract. You gave him a franchise-level quarterback contract because he had 8 good games at the end of the season, walked into Dallas, watched the Cowboys beat themselves. Green Bay took advantage. The Jaguars did the same thing. Trevor Lawrence had 8 good games. They went into a playoff game, watched Brandon Staley be an idiot as a coach of the Chargers, blow a 27-point lead, an idiot kicker for the Chargers missed the game-winning field goal, and Jacksonville wins, and all of a sudden we think, oh, they're ready to ascend. Not enough data points to pay Jordan Love what he got paid. And I've said for a while, I thought that there wasn't enough there for me to back him as a franchise-level guy. Not saying he's bad, he's good, but Jordan Love and Trevor Lawrence are the same. They don't elevate anybody around them at all. And if everything isn't rosy for them, they do not play to a high level at the position. That's a self-inflicted wound.
Yeah. I think we're having two different conversations. I mean, and the quarterback market is what it is. So at the end of the day,
doesn't mean you have to pay him.
You have a guy.
Doesn't mean you got to pay him.
What's the alternative? So people who say that though act like there's a Toys R Us for quarterbacks.
No,
and you just walk in with $25 million, and all of a sudden
what you do is you make him play out his contract and slap a franchise tag on him, and that's the end of the conversation.
No,
it's that simple.
The reason why you sign him is because you can front load a bunch of that money into a signing bonus and open up financial flexibility where you can add pieces around them when you give them that long-term money. The franchise tag counts against the cap completely. So if you give a guy $50 million on the franchise tag, that goes against the cap completely, whereas you can spread the money around on a long-term deal. So it's actually financially smarter in a lot of ways to do it that way. Plus,
disagree.
I don't think there's a way to really replace these guys. As much as people go, well, you can just go out and get another Trevor Lawrence, another Jordan Love. Where? Right? So I understand teams in that position where they go, let's go with what we have and hope we can build around them. That's one conversation. Jordan Love, I agree, is a guy who has not looked better than he did in those 8 games and that win against Dallas that helped him get the money you're talking about. I think the challenge with the Green Bay Packers that you saw last night, you saw it all season, is that I don't know how they're ever going to create big plays against good teams if they get into the playoffs. I don't know how they separate themselves. There were multiple opportunities where Jordan Love is throwing downfield, missing receivers, also receivers dropping passes. It wasn't just, there were some throws that weren't completed because of what his receivers didn't do. I don't know how they, with 3 minutes left in a game against the Detroit Lions in the playoffs, I don't know how they move down the field to win the game. I don't know that they're able to do that. I think they're a very structured team. To your point, when things are going right, they can look pretty good. When things are off script, I think that's where Jordan Love struggles the most. I don't think he's a star. I don't know what it is, but I tell you what, it has to start with Matt LaFleur at some point. Matt LaFleur came in as the offensive guru who's supposed to figure out whatever is there with Jordan Love, and he hasn't been able to do it. So he
was able to do it with Aaron Rodgers.
Well, Aaron Rodgers was a multi-time MVP, won a Super Bowl. A lot of guys have won it.
You can't make chicken salad out of chicken, you know what? And I'm not saying that's the level where Jordan Love is. I know exactly what he is. Average. I mean, that's until I see otherwise, I'll label him as average. And oh, by the way, I'll add this: the Giants are hot garbage. The organization is a complete mess, but they did handle the Daniel Jones thing in the right way. They put a tag on him, and they gave him a funny money deal for 2 more years at market value, and then let him walk and got rid of him when they realized it wasn't what it was. Now, the fact that Daniel Jones is doing well somewhere else is more an indicator of the coaching staff and anything else, not necessarily the idea that they should have kept him longer. That I don't think those two things are correlated. But the point simply is that I get that there's a thought process to let's sign the